Welcome back to Gab Speaks, where we say it best in your 5-minute transformation. What is the true value of money, and how does it relate to generosity and gratitude? One simple yet profound story will shift your perspective. Our story centers around Rachel, a woman dedicated to helping those in need, often providing shelter in her basement apartment. When her friend asked if she could house Portia, a bright woman who had fallen on hard times, Rachel readily said yes. For over a year and a half, Portia lived rent and utility free in Rachel's home, her only expectation being to find employment and regain self-sufficiency. Rachel offered unwavering support and encouragement during Portia's job search and eventual venture into entrepreneurship. Once Portia's business began to thrive, Rachel gently suggested it was time for her to find her own place. Portia surprisingly expressed fear and asked for more time. With Rachel, generosity granted. One evening, Portia invited Rachel and her daughters out to dinner. The evening was filled with laughter and good cheer. When the bill arrived, Portia declared she would pay for her own meal and Rachel could cover herself and her daughters. This seemed reasonable. However, when the waitress returned with the checks, Portia noticed the queso dip they shared was on her bill and asked, "Wait a minute, the queso is on my bill? Can you split the cheese?" Rachel was utterly stunned. The request to split a small charge for shared queso after receiving rent-free accommodation and utilities for over a year and a half felt deeply ungrateful. It forced Rachel into significant soul searching, questioning her commitment to generosity and recalling the gratitude expressed by others she had helped. She reflected on her countless acts of kindness towards Portia and the stark contrast to this seemingly trivial request. Portia's action, though perhaps unintentional, highlights a critical aspect of the value of money and generosity. Sometimes those who receive the most can have the least perspective on the true cost and sacrifice involved in giving. It underscores the importance of gratitude and the potential for a disconnect when one doesn't fully recognize the value of what they've received. Rachel's initial shock eventually led her to a place of reflection, echoing the forgiveness exemplified by Jesus. This story reminds us that true generosity often comes without expectation of direct reciprocation. It also highlights the vital role of gratitude in both the giver and the receiver. Recognizing the value of what is given fosters appreciation and strengthens relationships. Encouraged to transform wisdom, the roadmap, I explore the principles of generosity and the importance of cultivating a grateful heart. Understanding the true value of what we have and what others offer is essential for meaningful connections and fulfilling life. You can find more insights at gabspeaksllc.com. Gab Speaks LLC offers workshops and coaching on cultivating generosity, fostering gratitude, and developing a healthy perspective on the value of both tangible and intangible gifts in our lives. Explore our resources at gabspeaksllc.com. Reflect on your own attitudes towards money and the generosity you extend to others. Are you mindful of the value of what you give? Are you equally grateful for what you receive, both big and small? What does generosity mean to you beyond just financial giving? Share your personal definition and how you strive to be generous in your life in the comments below, and don't forget to journal it. Today's story offered a powerful lesson on the value of money and generosity. Tomorrow, Gab Speaks will delve into the importance of investing as a strategic way to grow your resources and secure your financial future. Join us for this insightful discussion. Please subscribe, like, and share.